Hi and welcome to my stream. If you like the content, please feel free to leave a like or subscribe for more Hogwarts Legacy content or the sneak content. So, good luck. Hey big boy, how are you doing today? All good. Had a long day. And did you already read the 12?
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
A lot of good changes for
Now
me.
Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now.
What do you mean just happened? Welcome to the room of requirements. I'm actually not teleport, like this is inside your room of requirements standing in. And you can just walk through. And this is where you can keep your animals. Like this guy. Or this little thing. So yeah, you can save some animals from poachers and put them in here. Yeah, it looks like a bowl.
Came out nicely. I should show Deke. I use the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke.
Yeah, we just keep on growing and expanding. I'm surprised on how smooth it goes from that one area to the other. So many options you can do, wow. Yeah, they did an amazing job with this game.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Let's see, should we go up or down? What do you say, big boy? Down it is. Oh, we have a mission down there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Bit of ammo we already got.
Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. Who is it?
Such an overpowered spell that is.
One there. You won't get away with that. It's a student from the town. You won't defeat them.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways.
And that was it.
Revelio. Confringo.
That doesn't do anything.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around? I suppose I should try to find all the vases.
Okay. Let's break some stuff.
I think there should only be a few more vases.
Revelio.
I'm nearly finished. One more vase.
And where is the last one?
Revelio.
I need to read the top room today. So many changes and good stuff coming. Gonna make other things easier.
That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened.
Battle arena, okay. Tiny numbers. Give you some headache. There we go.
Not your Ventoy suffering, do you?
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Fortunate end for you. An intruder!
Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Repulsor. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupefy. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ouch.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Glacius. Protego. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Repulsor. Confringo. Repulsor. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Repulsor. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Repulsor.
So I don't think he's a long time.
Confringo. Repulsor. Stupefy. Repulsor. Confringo. Levioso. Repulsor. Glacius. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Glacius. Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
You should think they filmed that in London.
One less human to worry about.
Us women have done that student defeated on
Confringo.
camera.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Incendio.
I don't have time for this.
Let's see.
could defeat me. Is that the best you can do?
Incendio. Leviosa.
No, that's bad as it gets.
Incendio. Potato. Confringo. Potato. Stupid.
Enough.
Incendio.
You will get to stop my rough loyalists.
Incendio. Confringo. Repulsor. Potato.
Think it clever.
Leviosa.
You've been paying attention to defense against the dark house. When you think it give up? An explosion.
Repulsor. Leviosa.
From the town.
Incendio.
Well, it shouldn't take long.
Incendio.
But this is sad. Really, it is.
This is where you will fail.
Incendio.
Get away!
Well, this is not going well.
What are you doing? What is this? On the other ground now.
Nice person.
Potato. Confringo.
Impossible! Cut it from shoes to shadow!
Too bad.
Confringo.
Almost. One less Hogwarts.
Too bad. Let's come back later to this. But for the first time, not bad. So, better than expected. That's nice to know. So the items you're using there,
Hello.
you get them back.
Do you have anything for sale?
Hello, I'm Priya Treadwell.
So that's good to know.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
It is beautiful, this game, in every detail. No fly zone. Let's see what we got there.
I won't rest until you're dead. One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus!
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Glacier!
Such arrogance.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Oh, you stupid. So clever.
Confringo!
Where's Rust?
Confringo! Potato!
Stupid. Taken out last minute. No!
Expelliarmus! Corpse!
Goodbye to you.
Confringo! Potato!
Why? Rat this out longer than necessary.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
I won't rest until you're dead.
Stupid one!
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
I have a brother who works in Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough.
Let's see where this takes us.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier.
I've always...
With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
I don't know what I expected, but I did not expect that.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Hey. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When
He's
will
friendly.
you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you
Think
don't
so.
mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
And a good day to you too.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way.
Crucio.
You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Let's fix her out for a moment. So what do you say, chat? Go evil look or medieval look? With one evil and one medieval. We can try to do a little bit of both. What do you think? This for now?
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Digging for gold.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
It really sounds like she just got some crucio on her.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead wizard in my book. You've made your last mistake. You will
And you
suffer.
made yours.
Nice and
Someone will have a headache.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
You have a little goblin infestation here.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
What do we got here?
I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
What's left of the house?
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Yeah, I also wondering, where did you see that before?
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Well, there you go.
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Okay.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Lumos. Confringo.
Also works.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Revelio.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone
That's what
wall,
my friends say to
as
me.
though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Okay.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Nope.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I have no idea our
So
visit
funny
to
that
Siam
Ominous is the
unfold into all of
ancestor
this.
of Voldemort.
My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
And here I was hoping for some dark magic. Let's take a look here.
You can't imagine how... Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
It said somehow if you compare these graphics to Destiny, like oh, the differences.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
It's funny that it's a studio that didn't make a game before. Like, the studio just was putting came up to life just to make this game. And thank God they did.
Expelliarmus!
Incendio! Confringo! Convulsa!
Might I remind everyone that a wizard's sharpest tool is his...
You could teabag you right now.
Aloha Mora.
Catch the Pokemon. Something like that.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Convulsa. Confringo.
Eight legs is simply too many.
Aloha Mora.
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Oh, no, you don't.
Levioso.
Yeah, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I'll look after you.
Confringo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Convulsa. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
And no one spider bites at us. What happened to you?
Revelio.
You fight like the Englishman you are. Do you, High Seekers, call this sword play?
Okay. Seems it's Halloween.
Revelio.
I'm wondering. Is the dining room decorated?
What are you up to now?
Yes, it is. Looks nice. Happy Halloween.
Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
That's awful. But no matter the circumstance, he should never have cast it. He should have known better.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume, thinking straight when you've been hit with Crucio. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Off on another adventure, are we?
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies.
Professor Shah.
Astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Where Dumbledore fell.
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the Highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I'm certain. I finally got my hand. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a...
Well,
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Okay. Very suspicious.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Long way down.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the Highlands. Perhaps that's what Professor Shah was talking about.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Ugh, not how I wanted to spend my evening.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Let us get moving while the star...
All right.
It will... Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certainly.
Where precisely is the table we're looking for?
According to an old...
Actually, that's all...
Oh, very well. A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. Amit, could I ask...
Oh, certainly.
Where precise...
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may...
Actually, that's all I want.
Oh, very well.
Confringo!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
Look, there's a table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother it.
That's quite generous.
You're welcome. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know. Anyway, glad our... Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
So that's also done again. Sometimes nice. It's funny, from the animals you can also get shiny versions. I need to have a conversation with the spider here.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
He killed me the last time I was here, so...
Incendio. Stupid. Incendio. Stupid. Conforto. Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Conforto. Protego. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Stupefy. Confringo. Forza.
And good riddance.
Confringo.
I know your face now. You can't find me again. And where did I set my traps? The lower or upper? It can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter. Where did I set my traps? Was it lower Hogsfield or upper? What was that? I'll check your pockets on here. Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole.
You'll never get it.
Stand and fight me. Pay for your deed.
Expelliarmus.
Mine. Impressive.
Now you're chicken.
I'm not down. Is that all? Not that! What's that?
Expelliarmus.
No!
Also. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Made a grave mistake. You're no match for me.
Expelliarmus.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this.
That little thing.
Everything's all right now.
A niffler. Funny.
Revelio.
I assume everyone knows this lake. Expecto Patronum. Something like that.
Revelio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
Me. Dull tasks.
Now what do we find here?
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Seems the moment not.
This is almost too easy. But we'd forget about that goblin
Revelio.
Alohomora.
There we go.
Levioso. Revelio. Levioso.
Now, I'm only trying to help. Do cooperate, won't you?
Leviosa!
Can't go wrong. Mine stand behind Whimsy.
Oh god, er zelfs een unicorn.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Confringo! Glacius! Repulsor!
Potato! You'll need a big Confringo! Now you're just getting on my nerves.
Incendio!
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well.
Confringo!
You'll have to fight eventually.
Expelliarmus!
I shall get that goblin.
Repulsor! Confringo! Glacius!
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Revelio.
Better not be anyone there.
Revelio.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll look after you.
Respects to such a choice. Come out. Come here, Crupmite. What am I up? You will fall! Nothing to poach in Erranshire except...
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Aloha, Mora.
There we go.
Revelio.
Just a little spot.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
I don't have anything for this at the moment. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
There we go.
Sometimes it seems all...
pumpkin mask. Funny.
Hello. Mind you don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Duracell feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Revelio.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Duracell feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Duracalls, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose. The cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous.
Sounds like stocking your shelves.
Truer words never spoke. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good. Not my fault if they're little. And I do like to make sure the beast. Now, why don't you? Always best to pop him.
Thank you, I will. What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
So now we're doing an animal business. Funny. If you have anything that you would like to see on a map or Hogwarts, just let me know and I will go take a visit there and give it to your show.
Must we go back to practicing our skills?
Revelio.
Frankly, I'd rather limit.
What are you up to now?
Too much distraction.
I'd love to have a house in one of the nearby hamlets.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
And in we go.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Leviosa.
Must be a very old side of
Revelio.
the castle.
I'd better keep an eye on high places like this. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Adelaide Oak.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oak. You see,
Should I be...
I think...
You're much more understanding than... She's convinced he...
I'll try...
In fact, in his last act, I do hope you're able... Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
Hello.
Still nothing, I'm afraid. As I mentioned, he'd planned...
I think there
Can't
were dog seats as
imagine
well.
how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
Funny.
Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
What have we here? Another human? Feels like I've been at this for hours. There's no talent. Not quite. It knew nothing about dueling.
Expelliarmus! Confront!
Much too
Expelliarmus!
Now to find out what happened here.
Revelio.
Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. This looks intriguing.
Confringo!
What's he doing here?
Repulsor! Confringo! Incendio! Repulsor! Leviosa!
Let's take a look.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Leviosa! Repulsor!
Yes.
Repulsor!
potion idea that I don't write down.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Leviosa!
Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Revelio.
Mine now, then, guys.
I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
On that note, I would say to you all, have a good evening. And if you like the video, feel free to give a like and subscribe. And see you on the next one.